Hey, what's up, players? WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long. I just want to endorse some of my brothers that are doing an outstanding job of podcast. I'm talking about the first Black Champ podcast, one of the greatest podcasts of all time, and it's growing and growing each and every day. Talking about my man, J.R. Bang and Champ from the Port. Players, you better take a listen to him, and if you don't, I'll have J.R. Bang and Champ put them in a tag team match, and it's going to be a lot of trouble.
And what's happening with y'all out there, man? Hey, it is man, Thanksgiving is past. Holiday season has arrived. You might have heard Christmas music already. And what's supposed to be most important when you tune into a show like this, we have just wrapped up Survivor Series 2025, and but we are going to talk about wrestling like nobody else in the world. So please get ready. Get yourself together, because it is time for the first Black Champ podcast. And I am still your podcast Intercontinental Champion, Camp from the Port.
And I am J.R. Bang. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download wherever you get your favorite podcast. Barbershop Network is the home. Follow us on everything at the FBC POD. Go ahead and get that merch. And everything, and we got a great show for you today. Yeah. It's probably going to be better than what we saw last night.
Oh, that's a fact.
It's going to be better than what you saw last night.
Yeah.
Survivor Series War Games in San Diego.
Yeah, man.
San Diego last night. I forgot Nikki Bella was from San Diego, too. Let me just say that.
That is right. Yeah.
I totally forgot about that when we were talking shit last week. But we're going to talk shit again this week. And we just gonna go ahead and get right into it because I think it's gonna be a lot for us to talk about, a lot to discuss when it comes to war games, the conversation around war games. That if you was on social media, if you was on Twitter last night, the conversation around war games and Survivor Series in general. Was not surprising based on what we got last night. But I think we need to do our history lesson when it comes to war games and all of that stuff, though. We had a return last night, and Liv Morgan. And I think you guys will love Do We Care, or Did We Care this week. But Survivor Series War Games last night. War Games women's match. Let's start with them. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee defeated Nia Jax, Lash Legend, the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch. Camp, I'll ask you this. And I'm actually disappointed that I'm asking you this. But it seems like every women's War Games match is the same. We even talked last week about how we know we get in the EO spot with the can. Not only we got it with the can, we got it with some advertisement on the can.
We got it with advertisement on the can, the extra long pose and taunt, and everybody just stood there for it. Like there was literally no action that took place. It literally was just something that happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Now, hey, am I wrong in thinking that every year we do women's war games, it's the same spots, it's the same match. The only thing that will be different in most cases is who wins.
Well, and even that, you're not. Well, one, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're watching the same match now for what, 4 years? I mean, if you go back to NXT, with 5, because EO did the garbage can spot there the first time, and it was fire. But now we expect it. Now, look, she didn't even try the moonsault. Now she did the swanton this year. I guess that's different. I guess it's different. But no, they keep it's like the X Games, and Io Sky is Tony Hawk, because you know what she gonna do. But hey, you here for it. Rhea Ripley, always the difference maker. If I'm not wrong, I think she wins every single year.
I don't think she lost one.
Yeah, it's either, but she has, like, even though she's changing the mask, you can expect the mask, you can expect dominance, you can expect her to kind of direct traffic, you can expect the EO spot, the super duperplex spot, this one though. This is the worst War Games match of all time, and not because it's women. Not just because women. It's the worst War Games match of all time because, for me, it felt like all the women stood there and just let things happen to them. Like the only I kind of feel organic move or occurrence in it that was like, one, not only new, but it had some suspense and some drama to it, is when Asuka missed it, Lash Legend. But even when I saw that, I was like, oh, they're giving her the night off because she engaged. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, dude, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Don't take so many bumps tonight. Like, you in love for real. You know what I mean? So is that for me? The ending. Hey, look, once they announced AJ Lee and Becky Lynch in the match, I knew how it was going to end. AJ Lee is going to get the submission or the pin, but hey, why not the submission? Yeah, this was it's literally for something that is War Games, and I know that many of you wrestling fans of today, and even the last era, right? Last generation. Basically, if you haven't watched wrestling in real time before 2001, you don't get why. You may not get why this is the worst War Games match of all time, and you don't understand why this being the worst War Games match of all time is a big deal. But this is where we would implore you to please go and watch WCW War Game matches. They are officially the best ones to watch. There's a handful of them in NXT, though, that I'm not mad at, but they're still not the OG original creator version by Dusty Rhodes, and that's important for this. I really want them to stop doing this. This did not make the women's roster look good. It did not serve a purpose. There was no story told. I don't even know what the fuck really happened besides ad placement and ESPN app purchases. I don't know what really happened beyond that.
Hey, keep it a buck.
I mean, why not? It's Sunday, right?
Keep it a buck. Well, I don't need to ask you, do we need to keep this going? All right. War Games. Yeah, man, this was terrible. With a capital terrible. I was so disappointed. Like, you know how you could go into a match and you could say, well, at least this was the standout?
Right.
Nope. Because remember last week I was telling you guys, I felt like Last Legend would be the standout. I thought this would be a coming out party.
Yeah.
It turns out a coming out party was during Thanksgiving when she got engaged. So, like, that was way better than this for more than a couple of reasons. If y'all gonna do the same shit, don't do the match.
Right.
Like, if it's gonna be the same thing every year, don't do the match. Like, at least on Thanksgiving, somebody might come with a different dish.
Yeah.
You might not like it, you might do, but at least it's different. I did not see anything different from this match that I have not seen from any women's War Games match. And that's why that is disappointing to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you consistently put the same people in these matches, what do you expect?
Right.
And I think this was really like the first time where I thought, first of all, that crowd was terrible. First of all, I don't know if it was War Games or if it was the crowd. And when I mean War Games was just Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was Survivor Series. I don't know what it was, but that crowd was terrible. It was probably one of the worst crowds of the year. And there was no, like you put it in Petco Park for nothing. You could put that shit in like the San Diego Sports Arena, or whatever, wherever the San Diego Clippers played. You could have put that joint there, and it would have been better. That crowd was, and San Diego got good weather. I don't know what happened, but that crowd was terrible. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, it's probably the reason why they was terrible. Because that match, if you're going to kick off a PLE to get the crowd going, and it's only 4 matches.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 4. I don't know if they had a dark match, but it's only 4.
Right.
So, with that being said, you need to kick this shit off right. So even though that crowd was terrible, I don't know if it was the crowd and if it was the matches. Because when we get to the second match of the night, which was the best match of the night, now I'll let you say what you said before we got on. It's probably a reason why that was terrible. That crowd was terrible. Because the kick off the match, you know, when the cage come down, you're like, oh shit. Suspense is trembling. And that's the match we kicking it off with. There's probably a reason why they mad or why that crowd wasn't what it's supposed to be. So to me, it's EO with the flip off the cage. It's the suplex with everybody, all the strong women at the bottom, like the suplex avalanche. It is Rhea Ripley doing a couple of joints. And getting the pin.
And you can't forget the DX crotch chop. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna invite you to that badge. All right, keep playing.
Do that. She's gonna pin like she's gonna pin like she got the strap on deck. And in this case, it was AJ. And I'm gonna tell you what I hated about this match.
Okay.
It was actually that moment. It's like y'all a little bit too chipper for a goddamn War Games match. Like, they was like, no, let AJ Lee get the submission. Yeah. And she put the submission on, and Becky submitted, or like she said at the end of the night, she was telling the people to come over. I was like, oh, that's funny. But then after they won, it was like, hey, we won. Yeah, we did it. Hi. Like, it wasn't enough. Man, this was a grueling ass match to me.
No, hey, it looked like the curtain call in Madison Square Garden that almost got Triple H fired. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. That's like when the Click almost got fired because Razor Ramon was going to go be Scott Hall and Diesel was going to be Kevin Nash. That's what the whole match ending looked like to me. I'm talking about from the finishers to the bell ringing to all of that. I was like, dog, just the night before on SmackDown, Solo and Sammy looked like they had an actual War Games match. And I don't think nobody even used the table outside. I don't think none of that happened. But here we are. And look, ladies, it's not. And I want people to be very clear on what we're saying. Because you had 10 very capable women of putting on great matches and having great moments, because we've seen them. That's what makes this so bad. To your point on the crowd, this is the first time I'm going to shoot an American crowd some bail, because even though there were 4 matches, we got to assume that even if you've been watching wrestling the last 5 years, You've literally seen this from top to bottom. We like, and when I say from top to bottom, whenever Rhea Ripley's music hits, she runs down to the ring with the mask on, clears the ring, and grabs the mic. It's almost a guarantee she's gonna say War Games, and then from there, everybody in the vicinity is in that match, and like they sub Bianca Belair for AJ, or AJ for Bianca Belair, or if you want to say they swapped her for Lash Legend. It don't matter, because literally there has not been a moment, unless it's injury, you're always going to get the same players, going to get the same sequence. So how do you, one, buy a ticket, and then how do you buy a ticket and be excited?
Yeah.
So I kind of want to shoot the San Diego crowd a lot of bail, because the night started like every other night this time, around this time this year. It's almost like, hey, no, not even. It is exactly like going to that aunt or uncle's house or that family member's house that you never really want to go over, but your mom started chastising you about how you need to do your part and being around family, because we don't know how many days we got left. So you're like, all right, damn, you act like it was just a funeral. I will go over there and watch a few minutes of the game and get some pound cake. I will do it. Fine. That's how the night started. So yeah. I can't really be mad at them, at the crowd.
Yeah, so let's move on to the only, what did you say?
Oh, the only PLE moment of the night. There was only one PLE moment. There was only one PLE match last night. I want to be super clear on that. It was one match. Y'all saying 4? You're wrong. They had one, and they needed 5 more matches, Russ. They needed 5 matches that were actual PLE matches last night to call this a PLE.
Hey, man, Dominik Mysterio versus John Cena, Intercontinental Championship on the line. I know that, well, last week we picked the faces. We picked the heels to win. Last week for War Games, the women's match. We lost that one. Yeah. We both picked Dominik Mysterio to lose this one. If it was any way to lose or win, this was the way. And if it was any way for us to get this wrong, this was the one. In an amazing match, Dominik Mysterio goes over on John Cena with the help of Judgment Day, including a returning Liv Morgan. Let me start off by saying this. Thank you, John Cena.
Yes.
I'm not thanking John Cena because that was his last PLE match. I was saying thank you, John Cena, in the way that he not only put over Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, how he put over the Judgment Day, but going back to John Cena putting over Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, a star's already been born within Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. A mega star was born last night. See, when we talk about The Undertaker and the streak, and we were talking about back in the day about who should go over on The Undertaker and all of that stuff. That's the reason why. Yeah. It was like, somebody got to do it, and it can't be Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And even though Dominik Mysterio was already a star, Lord have mercy, the way that his stock was elevated.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just because he went over John Cena. It was the way, and it was the quality of the match. Yeah. John Cena had a match with Austin Theory that at WrestleMania that he lost, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
And something tells me John Cena's heart wasn't in letting Austin Theory go over.
Right.
Because the way he let it ride with goddamn Dominik Mysterio last night, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And Liv Morgan. Like, they become Bonnie and Clyde. They don't need the Judgment Day.
No.
And I'll go into a question that I have for you later, but they can ride off in the sunset and get jumped by Judgment Day on Monday or before WrestleMania, and they would literally be Bonnie and Clyde to the point where I don't mind if that's the way they take the character between the two. Those two should not break up anytime soon because of what they did with John Cena. What were your thoughts on the match and Dominik Mysterio?
Well, my thoughts on the match is this is why I shoot San Diego Bale. Because from this one, the PLE started here, and unfortunately it ended here. But but they were rocking. They were rocking for a lot of points in this match. And man, I'll say this. You know, we, even though it might have been cringeworthy at moments, now speak for me. It's been a pleasure for sure. It's been a pleasure to watch Dominik Mysterio Guerrero mature from the pandemic till now. Because I won't lie, I didn't see this. I saw maybe Giant Spike Dudley, which might be disrespectful, but he won titles too, you know. But man, he is definitely not to play along with the story if you really want. He is definitely not Rey Mysterio Jr.'s son. Like, you cannot call him that. Like, that ain't the vibe. Dominik Mysterio Guerrero for us is his own man. He's his own superstar, and he really has this under control. And I think, you know, and I'm going to try to dial some of this back. And that is why him and John Cena can have 2-3 matches technically within the span of a month. Give us something different every single time. And we're like, wow, everybody wins. And that is so important, especially on the night like last night, what ended up being the night that was last night. I thought this match was great. I don't say that match is great because of what happened around it. I say that match is great because it's just great. You got one guy who has solidified decades of greatness, and then you got a guy in the midst of his own decade of greatness. And that is the best perfect storm. That is the dream match we didn't really expect, but definitely got. For me, I don't even care about the next 6 weeks. Dominik Mysterio has now made John Cena's retirement memorable. And we still got some weeks left to go. Only like 2 or 3, but we got them to go.
2.
Yeah.
So it's a couple of things for me outside of what we discussed. The whole Bonnie and Clyde thing to me is just a foregone conclusion. And it's what you just said. Like, the retirement tour now matters to me, and there's only one more match left. So then that second piece to me is a question that I'll ask you. Who benefits more? Who benefits the most? Dominik Mysterio or the winner of this tournament? Because let me throw something at you before you say anything. John Cena lost last night.
Yeah.
He lost the Intercontinental Championship. So why should we even care about 2 weeks from yesterday?
Yeah.
At Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. He lost the Intercontinental Championship. So is the thought, can he go out on top? Like, why should we care about this tournament? Should I play the music right now? But I'll save that.
Yeah.
Who benefits more from this tournament and winning it. No, we'll save that. That's another segment.
Okay.
I'll stick to the question.
Mm-hmm.
Who benefits more, Dominik Mysterio or the winner of the Time Is Now tournament?
And I'm just going to be a tad pessimistic, but I say Dominik Mysterio because I don't see whoever winning topping what they just did last night. I just don't see it. And we could make it about the title if we wanted to, and I'm game for that to a certain degree. But more importantly, I think about the moment, and I think, if I remember right, I don't think that moment was originally supposed to happen. I think John Cena rewrote his November to get this. Because he was at like 8 appearances left in August. so whatever, right? But no, Dominik Mysterio for sure, because everybody thought the rocket was on him, and it was placed there by the crowd at WrestleMania. Dominik Mysterio is the only person legit that has capitalized off WrestleMania and the legend and his daddy in the same year. Like, and I don't even want to use Ray, because really, Ray being out there in the fourth quarter helped him out. Like, now Dom putting over his dad. So,
well, you know what? I really wouldn't say that, because we didn't even see Rey Mysterio last night.
That's true. I'm talking about the week before.
Yeah. But last night, the only thing that I felt like was a miss last night with some of the stuff that I read, some of the stuff that I heard from Paul Heyman, talking about this night is really going to set up WrestleMania. Well, shit, you missed the opportunity to set up Rey Mysterio versus Dominik Mysterio, mask and title, mask and career versus hair and title.
Mm-hmm.
Think I said that shit right. Mask and career versus hair and title.
Yeah.
I think that was a missed opportunity. That was the only missed opportunity last night. The only missed opportunity was being able to set up Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio and really start that feud to happen, to lead into WrestleMania and race in getting this popping. Because last night, I think Dominik Mysterio turned into a megastar.
Yeah, but you know what though, and see, and what you saying that is why I think it's actually good that it doesn't, because as we're building 2026, because you know they're already in the making of it, Dominik Mysterio created something so great for himself last night. You don't want people to not care about the next match, like, because what we've seen is that Dom is one promo away from making us care about him fighting his dad. He's just one promo away. And honestly, it's like the big Joker, it's like the reverse card, it's like the wild card. Like, whenever he get that, it's like the one of the Jackson sequence. Once he throw that out, we care. So that's the only reason why I'll disagree with setting up Ray for WrestleMania, because he's one promo away from making us care. And now that this John Cena thing is over with and he got his title back, this is actually the perfect time, if they're going to do that and run it all the way to what, late March, April?
Yeah, the only reason why I said that is because Paul Heyman was like, yeah, this is going to set up WrestleMania. Well, if y'all set up WrestleMania, then Rey Mysterio.
Let me tell you about WrestleMania right now.
Yeah, like, this is going to set up WrestleMania, then Rey Mysterio should have came out and been laying on the ground with John Cena. And he's been holding both of them titles with Liv there. And let's even go into Liv. Did not expect her to come back last night.
Yeah, that was cool.
But the way she came back, the way John Cena let her do him or do her.
Hey, let's talk about it.
However you want to put it.
Yeah.
Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, I'm going to say it again, is now the Bonnie and the Clyde of the WWE.
I like that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, but I was also going to say, even though it was short-lived, I like what Big Mommy Cool did out there.
That's where I was going.
Go ahead.
So first with Liv and Dom. They are the Bonnie and Clyde of the WWE now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to see. Remember, I talked about how this is a great time for him to turn face?
Mm-hmm.
As long as they let him be Dirty Dom as a face, I'm cool with it. Because here's the thing. Because Dominik is already there.
Mm-hmm.
But now with Liv, oh no, those two are too cool. They're going to be a face. They're going to be a heel. But they need to be the Bonnie and Clyde of the WWE. That's it. Think about that male and that woman that everybody just followed and shit. That's them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Hollywood couple that I'll go as far as saying this. I'll throw this out for the millennials.
Okay.
For us. Last night, Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan became the Kurt Cobain and the Courtney Love of wrestling. Them two crazy, dirty motherfuckers belong with each other. And we happy to see them, except we just hope everything goes straight from there. We talk about in the wrestling case, y'all.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I was like, and the face version is Zach and Kelly from Saved by the Bell.
They are every female male dynamic duo that we loved. Whether we was like, yo, you need to get your shit together, or we just love them. They are David Beckham and Victoria Beckham.
Hey, yeah.
They are Courtney Love and Kurt Cobain. They Bobby and Whitney. they Diddy and J-Lo. Like, we loved them at the time. They all that. Yeah. Like, they are every male-female dynamic duo that we loved at the time. Mm-hmm. The WWE has that. Don't do nothing stupid and break it up. That is money. That is money. That is top of the card. All of that shit. Mm-hmm. Last night, you got the megastar build in Dominik Mysterio, and you got his old lady with him. Mm-hmm. And if we know, even just culturally, ain't nothing better than that male-female dynamic. Because you follow them. They cool. You love them. You want them to succeed even though they are bad. Bonnie and Clyde was robbing banks and killing people. Mm-hmm. And we loved that movie. And when Bonnie and Clyde died at the end, folks was like, damn, shit, I was hoping they survived. Man, the WWE has a Bonnie and Clyde on their hands and just push them to the moon. Now, with that being said, got to do it.
No.
Did we care about Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella? Now, there's a couple of things I'll add to this. Mm-hmm. Nikki Bella has some enhancements fixed. Mm-hmm. The gear.
Mm-hmm. Look what you can't touch.
And Bella gone bad. But did we care?
No, man. I appreciate all the devil kissing last night. I'll take as much of that as I can get. But come on, man. This was segment 1 of SmackDown, man. this at best. You really could have oversold main event and just gave the people a treat. Like, you could have oversold main event on them. Be like, damn, look, we got Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vaquer. I'm like, oh, Jesus, really? Right after all this? Oh my God. Like, it could have been that. But nah, man, we don't care. And this should be over. A one and done. There is no feud here. Stephanie won the match. That's how it should go in real life and in wrestling. Let's move on from this. Let's get Stephanie in the ring with somebody in that War Games match that is worth a damn.
Yeah, I don't want to use the term bathroom break because I think that's disrespectful to the women when you do that. However, I did not give two shits when they walked into the ring. I didn't give one while they was wrestling, and I gave none after the pin. And it has nothing to do with Stephanie Vaquer.
No.
It has nothing to do with Nikki Bella. I just didn't get the point of Nikki Bella turning heel to do this in the first place.
Yeah.
And that goes to what I will say when we close out Survivor Series War Games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care because they didn't make me care.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even they barely used the fact that she was from San Diego until they mentioned it last night. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
I kind of see why they doing this match here. But the match was terrible. Nikki Bella didn't even sell the devil's kiss like she should have. It got to the point in some parts of the match, I had said to myself, is she sandbagging Stephanie Vaquer? Like, it just didn't, that match didn't feel right.
Yeah. See, and real quick, the reason why I didn't care for this from the jump, because Nikki Bella doesn't wrestle well enough to be a heel. She doesn't wrestle well psychology-wise and storytelling-wise, and she also doesn't wrestle well enough physically to be a heel. And there is an art to it, y'all. I mean, we can throw beautiful women outside in tights all day and let them touch each other and slam and whatever, and that's cool. That's cool. But we're here for Survivor Series, bro. We're here for Survivor Series, and that didn't fit the bill at all. And part of it is because you had one legend who is not capable of the assignment. She just was not capable of the assignment, and respectfully, because obviously Nikki Bella has built what she's built, being who she is, but we've never believed her as a heel. Nobody wants to hate Nikki Bella. People want to praise her and worship her if you look at those sort of segments on certain websites. But that don't translate into heel wrestling. And that was a fail. I'm sorry. Don't show me this shit again. Please.
Now, let's move on to the men's War Games division. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, and I guess Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre and Brock. I guess I don't know. Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman defeated CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff we talked about should happen in that match happened. Like, Bronson Reed came in and tsunami'd the fuck out of everybody. Mm-hmm. Brock Lesnar came in. Brock Lesnar destroyed everybody to the point where I thought he was going to destroy his whole team. Like, I thought at some point it felt like the end of this was just going to be Brock Lesnar defeating winning, but then
be the 9 people.
Yeah, I don't even want to be in this bitch. Like, that's Brock Lesnar is the most non-caringest, cold-ass wrestler that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
When Brock Lesnar is in the ring, it don't feel like he cares to be there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw some people around. I'm going to leave. That's it. Like, that is it. That is all. Like, if you come to a Brock Lesnar match looking for storytelling, you should get your ass whooped. Brock Lesnar literally was in that match, and the first thing that I thought was, he don't like nobody in that bitch.
Yeah.
And he just gonna do what he need to do and just be done with it. But it feel like he like Roman Reigns, and we'll do that. But everybody else, I'm just gonna throw around. I don't even like Cody like that. I'm just gonna throw him around and just and then, I'm really done with that. Like that. I might be wrong. Brock Lesnar is the most non-caring ass wrestler. He's not here for the dramatics. Yeah. He's not about to tell a story with his face, with his body language when he's wrestling. It's really just F5, belly to back, belly to back, belly to belly, F5, pin, kick out, belly to belly, F5. That's it. Like, Donnie, you're right. It's more than two. It's the belly to belly. It's the belly to back. Mm-hmm. It is the F5. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you're getting from him. If you get anything else from him, he likes you.
Right? Even
if it's a punch. If he punches you more than once, he likes you. I don't even expect the clothesline from Brock Lesnar. I literally expect belly to back, belly to belly, F5. That's it. That's it. But that's what we got. For the most part, we got some extra shit. We got some extra shit with Roman, but a couple of questions when it comes to this match to kick it off. Let's go to the end. Let's go straight to the end.
Okay, yeah, because it was a showcase of the no sales for the most part.
Right, yeah. Let's go straight to the end. There was a guy in all black who came in and did some Seth Rollins moves.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna front. Me and my son was like, oh, see, these motherfuckers on bullshit. Seth ain't really, but he did that shit to CM Punk, though. And last time we saw him, he was getting his ass whooped by them. So that can't be CM Punk.
Yeah.
So I guess the overwhelming theory, that is Austin theory. Now, not gonna lie to you again, since y'all heard me on this podcast. I said Triple H like what promotion over what promotion? Stand on it that Paul Levesque like WCW more than he liked WWE.
For sure.
He just brings some of those elements over here. And last night was no exception. Because last night, when I saw what happened, I thought of two things in War Games. First thought was the Black Scorpion. So for y'all young cats out there, just go look up Black Scorpion. Go look at Sting being met by somebody from his past. They called him the Black Scorpion.
I know who you are, Sting.
That's the first thought. Like, the first thought was, oh shit, that's the Black Scorpion storyline. The hell wrong with Paul? That storyline was terrible. Maybe he feels like he can do it better. The second thought, it revolves around Sting again. Second thought was fake Sting versus real Sting. And it came to a head in War Games when
a way better War Games match than all the ones you've seen too, by the way.
Like when Lex Luger, out of all of the people in WCW, Lex Luger was like, you need to figure it out. Are you team WCW? I'd seen you. And Sting was like, fam, that shit wasn't me. It was somebody else. How dare you? You clipped me. I lost the U.S. title because of you. We were supposed to be best friends, but you always be messing me around. And you gonna question me?
Shut up, Russ.
Sting came in the War Games, fucked everybody up, did that, left, and Lex Luger was like, shit, my bad, fam. And the NWO got to whooping their ass. So, those are two WCW storylines.
Yeah.
When I saw the dude climb in, which, tell y'all now, I think even though he's not going to be the person, that was Nathan Frazier in that mask, y'all.
Oh, okay.
That was Nathan. Even though he's not going to be the guy, that was Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier is the only dude in the WWE that I believe can climb up a cage that quick Do Seth Rollins moves because he's trained by Seth Rollins and leave that quick. Go watch a Nathan Frazier match on SmackDown with Fraxum, y'all. He's the only person that's agile enough to make me believe that that's the person that's underneath the mask doing that. Now, when they take the mask off, it's probably going to be one of two people. But yeah, that last night, that was Nathan Frazier. That was underneath all that black shit, right? But let's go into it. The easy answer is Austin Theory.
Yeah.
We've been there. There's been a lot of will they be adding a person? There was a lot of people that saying Austin Theory was supposed to been added to Division and everything. The easy answer is Austin Theory. But let's just throw everybody in the bucket and pull a little wrestler out. Who would you rather see as the person in all black costing the WWE's version of dudes with attitudes, but the dudes with attitudes that don't like each other? That match at War Games last year.
So see, for me, right, I looked at that whole thing, I think, a lot different from everybody else. Because to your Black Scorpion point, I don't think we were supposed to find out like who it is. To me, that was just supposed to be a confusing one-off. Because obviously it went Seth Rollins by the shoulders. And Seth Rollins is gonna show you his face. If he do that, you're gonna see Seth Rollins because that's his MO. Secondly, Bron Breakker has to take the next curb stomp from Seth Rollins. There is no way around it. There's no way around it. He is definitely taking the next curb stomp from Seth Rollins. So for me, this is just me saying what I said last week. War Games is about Paul Heyman being undefeated. That's what all this is to me.
Being undefeated in WWE's version.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's like, hey, look, I'm the only one here that actually lived that. Like, yeah, Paul, you wanted to be in it. I lived it. I did it. So War Games is going to go the way I want it to go. And we can have run-ins and ruses and flips and changes and all that. Cool. But do I leave with the winner or do I leave with the winner? So I literally said last week, we're either going to find out if Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are the king of War Games, and it's just a face, or most popular person War Games, or is it Paul Heyman's War Games?
Russ has listened to this podcast enough because as he was saying that shit, all I was thinking about is Kemp's hate for Larry Zbyszko.
Hey, yes, yeah. Hey, and in Paul Heyman's world, Larry Zbyszko would come out and stretch Jey Uso and make him give up in the middle of War Games. That's what would happen.
Like, I wonder who you hate more, Johnny Wrestling or Larry Zbyszko?
Oh, Johnny Wrestling.
Okay.
Johnny Wrestling, yeah. Larry Zbyszko just don't count to me. Like, he just don't count. You know what I mean? Like, Johnny Wrestling, he got some slaps, but fuck dude. You know what I mean? Like, Larry Zbyszko don't count. You know, it's a little different. But yeah, for me, I mean, if we want to pick people, yeah, I mean, it could end up being Austin Theory. I don't even think it matters, though, because if I'm still looking at wrestling, how I'm looking at wrestling, and if I am still concerned about the end of the night, don't shit matter, because Bron Breakker got the pin, and he pinned CM Punk, and Paul Heyman won War Games. Fuck who in that mask. It literally don't matter. They're like, that ain't the talk of the night anyway. That match ain't even the talk of the night. They had that happen, and we saying the only PLE moment is Dom versus Cena. So yeah, it don't. I mean, look, hey y'all have at it. Whoever you say, okay, because it don't matter. Bron Breakker won the War Games match last night, and Bron Breakker is currently being managed or handled, pause, I guess if necessary, by Paul Heyman, as a member of the Division. And night one, I'm gonna stick to my long-term guarantee here. That I do not see the main event of WrestleMania night one happening without Bron Breakker, and I'm gonna triple down on that now. After last night.
Yeah. That, first of all, I was so scared for Bron Breakker. When they did that Doomsday device, I was like, they fucked up the main event. Like, they fucked up WrestleMania main event. Like, that's literally what I knew. I was scared because they didn't put the camera on that man for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That was rough.
I'm scared. Like, I know he gonna walk, but like, do we have to have like surgery on the vertebrae? Like, so, but he finished. So I was like, and he did the spear. So I was like, oh, okay. WrestleMania night one main event is still intact. It's so much that I'll dissect from this, but let's go back to the Man in Black. I do think I agree with you, first of all. Let me see. I agree with you last night. Like last night, I was like, man, this probably be like a one-off. And it was more so because the post-show. And they kept avoiding it. And then they didn't. They was asked, like Peter Rosenberg asked Paul Heyman, is Logan Paul officially a Paul Heyman guy? He didn't say in the vision. He said, is he a Paul Heyman guy? And Paul Heyman was answered with, I don't know who was underneath the mask. I don't know who that was. Peter Rosenberg was like, I'm asking you about Logan Paul. He's like, I don't know who's in all black. So when that happened, I was like, it's got to be somebody. This might sound bad, but I hope to God that's not Austin Theory underneath that shit. Why? That move and bringing somebody in would need to surprise us. Austin Theory being the Man in Black don't surprise me. You know who does surprise me and who I hope that guy is? Trick Williams.
Okay.
Here's why.
Okay.
Again, Austin Theory, you had your chance, bucko. I'm straight. And there's another name that I'm going to put out there that is going to make you laugh. But my first choice is Trick Williams. Here's why. I'm always ready to be skeptical about who can be in something like that when they don't show you no skin. You didn't see no skin on who that was in the black.
Skin wins.
Right. When like normally you'll see like a sock, a ankle sock. So you will see the skin. I as a white person. It was a light person, light complected person. But when everything is covered, I'm like, all right, who can this be?
Yeah.
It ain't somebody white. So when he went up the cage and we ain't see no skin, I said, that might be a black person. That might be Trick Williams. Or, because it's actually three people.
Okay.
Man, that might be Trick Williams. Or it might be Montez Ford. We don't know.
Hey. And I fuck with Trick Williams. Don't get me wrong. But if we really doing the Montez thing, let's do that then. Yeah, let's do that. No, and this is triggering just my brain. Nobody needs Paul Heyman more than Montez Ford right now. Nobody. I want Paul Lee fitting, not this one. Yo, do this. I don't even care who your third person is. You're gonna give it, but I don't even care who your third person is, because that actually saved this match.
So, I'm just saying it again. When we don't see no skin on the person you trying to hide, it always lead me to believe it's somebody of darker complexion.
Okay.
They ain't got to be black.
Yeah.
They just need a darker complexion.
Yeah.
Because if you see the skin and it's darker, you eliminating 95% of the locker room.
Yeah, for sure.
So I wouldn't mind if it was Trick Williams. I wouldn't mind if it was Montez Ford. I'll throw a name out there. Because the easy answer is Austin Theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably going to be Austin Theory, right?
Yeah, if they want to do that.
But what if it was Dolph Ziggler?
Dolph making the return.
Just what if it was? Because here's the thing, Kemp. It goes to the point that you started off with. This ain't necessarily got to be somebody that's in that group.
Yeah.
This person ain't got to be the next member of the division.
Yeah.
This person ain't even got to be a Paul Heyman guy. This person could literally just be a hired gun. So could it be somebody fresh and new from NXT? Could it be somebody that needs to push on the main roster? Or is it a hired gun? The easy answer, and everybody's expecting Austin Theory.
Yeah.
One thing that I have noticed from Paul is that he sees and hears you, and he's going to go left. So if it is Austin Theory, do you get the reaction that you want to get when everybody figures it's him? But again, I'm always skeptical when we look at the hidden figure and we don't see no skin color. So I don't put it past them from a Trick Williams perspective because he needs to get to the main roster. True. There is literally nothing else Trick Williams can do on NXT. His girl is up there. Yep. She's on SmackDown. He would be on Raw.
Well, see, that's the thing. If you do it at a PLE, you don't have to really be there.
There you go.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But if we go with your hired gun perspective, man, with the reaction that man got in New York, hey, I hired him to take care of CM Punk. I hired him to do what we need to do to win. And I got a relationship with Dolph. So this was easy because he don't like none of y'all. Because what did I say last weekend? He should be with them.
Yeah.
He should be with them. So I know it's Austin, but my top three, if it was me, would be Trick to reintroduce him or introduce him to the main roster, Montez Ford to reintroduce him and put the battery in his back, or again, from a hired gun perspective, Dolph Ziggler, and just do a one-off with CM Punk on Saturday night's main event or whatever, or an episode of Raw, but we get him back. And that pop in New York lets me know that if he were to take off that mask and it was Dolph Ziggler, oh my God, if you thought that pop in New York was something. But let's say it's Austin Theory.
Okay. Okay.
Do we care?
Hey man, off the rip, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get with it. And I don't even really truly dislike Austin Theory. I just think I don't think at all. I don't care. I don't care. Because what is he going to do? I don't want to see CM Punk versus Austin Theory. I don't want to see it. So, yeah. No, I don't care. Sorry. Short answer. I don't care, and I got nothing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. If it's Austin Theory in that mask, I don't give a shit. Austin Theory is gonna have to do way more than that to make me care about him being a Paul Heyman guy. Yeah. Austin Theory being a Paul Heyman guy is the same as Michael McGillicuddy being a Paul Heyman guy.
Axelmania. Oh wait, Mike McGillicuddy was it, but Axelmania is better than Mike McGillicuddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Michael McGillicuddy with The Miz was way better entertaining with Michael McGillicuddy as a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah.
So, and you're talking to somebody who somebody who said on this show, Austin Theory is John Cena to Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't wrong. That was before. I said that when I saw him in Evolve. And I went on this podcast and I said, if the WWE is trying to sign the next John Cena, they got him in Austin Theory. Same build, same to me potential, same early. I said that when I saw him in Evolve. That being said though, that's dead to me. There's nothing to me that Paul Heyman is going to do that's going to elevate him to the level he needs to be with the Vision. He's gonna, if Logan Paul is a part of the Vision, Austin Theory comes in as the fourth member, of course, but he's the fourth on the totem pole. Yeah. He's not Braun, he's not Bronson, he ain't Logan Paul.
Yeah.
What's my man name that was supposed to be up in Evolution, but they replaced him with Batista?
Oh, my man Mark Jindrak.
He's Mark Jindrak. Do you really want the Mark Jindrak of the WWE, this right here version of it, to be in this group? No.
Yeah.
You either need to find, you already got Batista. You already got Randall Keefe. You ain't got Ric Flair, but you got Batista too.
Yeah.
You need an OG, or you need another person to go along. And I can tell y'all right now, for the past 3 years, none of y'all have given a shit about Austin Theory. So putting him with Paul Heyman is gonna make a difference? It's gonna make you care about Austin Theory? No. No. Sean O'Haire was cold to me. Let me just say that.
No, he was dope.
That Sean O'Haire, when they gave him the Roddy Piper joint, I was like, oh, y'all fucked him up. That's another story for another day. You don't put Austin Theory in this group and make me care. You put Trick Williams to give him that push. You put Montez Ford because everybody, including The Rock, has said that they've seen world title potential in that man. I've barely heard, other than me, that Austin Theory has world title potential.
Yeah.
So why would you put him in this group? To take the pin? Or you bring an OG just for a little bit, and that's Dolph, to get him some game. With that being said, if it is Austin Theory, I am telling you right now, I am booing the shit out of that. I am booing the shit out of this whole thing. Because as I have said, what Paul Heyman gonna do to make me care about Austin Theory being in this group? No. And you know what, Russ? I would rather it be Miles Bourne than Austin Theory.
Wow.
I would rather it be Miles Bourne. I would rather it be Trick Williams. I would rather it be Montez Ford. I would rather it be Nathan Frazier. I would rather it be anybody else. Sean Legacy and Evolve. I would rather it be anybody. Then I would rather it be Grayson Waller than Austin Theory.
Yeah.
I would rather it be Kofi Kingston. I would rather it be Xavier Woods. I would rather it be anybody other than Austin Theory, because y'all have made me not care about Austin Theory. The only way y'all gonna make me care about Austin Theory is if y'all release him, he go to TNA, or he go to AEW, or he go to NWA, shouts out to Thrill Billy, and he recovers from the stain that the WWE put him in. I would rather care if it's Apollo Crews. I would rather care if it was Jeff Jarrett. Road Dogg.
All right.
No, I'm saying.
All right, relax. Let's relax.
No, damn. Because it's the shock value. Oh shit, Jeff Jarrett did all that shit. Whoa, like there's nothing that the WWE can do to make me care about Austin Theory.
Man, say Hangman Adam Page or something. Adam Cole or something. Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah,
Curry Man.
Jungle Boy, fuck, you know what I mean?
Frankie Kazarian.
Luchasaurus, like say something like
Chris Harris.
When we get into Jeff Jarrett, we wildin'.
Hey, because damn, Jeff Jarrett could climb up like literally. Hey, whoa, nostalgia is gonna make me care more than Austin Theory.
Right, they're going for you.
No,
anybody. What about Jinder Mahal?
That's where we stop, y'all.
Maharaja.
Nah, that's where we stop there. He can stay his ass where he at. That's where your mic fell.
That's where we draw the line, huh?
Yeah, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line. Y'all, those who know, all right? Those who day ones know how I feel about Jinder Mahal, all right? Those who know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, those who know. Jinder Mahal, shit, I'm straight on that shit.
Oh man.
LA Knight, yeah. Like, it's other people. It's other people. Where's Zilla Fatu at? Like, it's other people.
Okay, hey, as long as you keeping it just people in the last 10 to 15 years, I'm cool. Again. We just wildin' when Jeff Jarrett name come up that early. We just wildin'.
That's how much I don't give a shit about Austin Theory at this point. Where's James Storm at? Like, where's James Storm? Did Bobby Roode do that? Like, where's Pete Dunne?
Yeah, hey man, hey, glorious.
Kent, where's Tyler Bate? Where's Shad Gable?
Hey, you know what? Hey, he'll be back as El Grande Americano as well. He'll be doing a double duty as a.
Because Louis Case, he took that shit. He took that shit so much he ain't even with Tiffany Stratton no more. He found him a Latina. I don't know. Hey. He took that shit. He took that shit like old dude took Sin Cara. Yeah,
my man.
Hey, Chad Gable, you American again, fam. You don't even need to do that. That shit's over for you, fam. He took your shit. All I'm just saying is that if it's Austin Theory, why? So he could do the A-Town down and do what? Like, he's not even in the John Cena tournament. And technically, he was the last person to have a big win over John Cena. So he should have been how Rusev in the tournament, not him. The WWE have shown they don't care about Austin Theory. So why should we? Y'all didn't even put him in the damn tournament. And he beat him at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Rusev trying to get his lick back. Like,
Yeah.
The Miz tried twice. Couldn't do it. Sheamus got hurt. Austin Theory is the person that probably should have been up in there. If we talking this Paul Heyman shit. If we talk about this Vision shit. But hey, man. Other shit. So it looks like it's a Cody Roman 3. So after the match, Roman looked down at CM Punk and Cody Rhodes while they was on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk got up. He looked all sad and shit. Yeah, man, my bad. Fist pound. Roman Reigns was like, whatever, fam. Then he looked at Cody. He looked at Cody like Cody was a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
He looked at Cody like he was a hoe. And he told Cody, this is the last time we tagging up, fam. Cody's like, I don't give a shit. So it looks like we're headed to some form of Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns 3. Do I need to play the music for this, Cam?
I mean, I guess you could. it makes sense.
Do we care about Cody Roman 3 in any capacity? It could be for the title, but when we think of some trilogies, some of the greatest trilogies of all time, if my memory serves me correct, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, their trilogy wasn't a title. The last one wasn't a title match.
Mm-hmm.
Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, that was not a title match.
Right. Yeah.
It's a 10-round fight. Do we care enough if it's without a title? Do it needs to be with a title? Do we care about Cody? Like, where should this land on a WrestleMania card? Like, what are your thoughts on the potential of Cody Roman 3?
I don't care enough because I feel like we've just ran Cody versus Roman, just the idea of it, into the ground in so many ways. You know, there's been WrestleMania matches. There's been, I think, SummerSlam matches. There's been tag matches. There's War Games now. I'm tired of seeing the pairing because it don't work for either of them. See, if this was Big Dog Roman Reigns versus Stardust and they were evolving into the Tribal Chief and the American Nightmare, then maybe you got me. But at this point in the game, man, I don't know who wins because and I'm not saying this because they give bad matches, but the fans don't win either. I think these are two of the fan bases where you're either an OTC guy or you're a Cody guy, much like you were probably a Stone Cold Steve Austin guy or you were a Rock guy. You know what I mean? And for me, outside of, again, as they evolve, so in 98 it mattered, but by the time we got to 2 and 3, I didn't even realize The Rock never beat Stone Cold until he said it.
Right.
I didn't even realize that didn't happen. I was like, damn, I could have swore you won 2 of the matches.
Like, I really sworn that
like, you sure?
I know he won like a non-title Intercontinental match. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it don't I just think it's lose and for me this is what I don't like about TKO Endeavor ESPN. Let me talk this real quick. Because what I don't like is that we are turning wrestling into modern day billion-dollar sports. Like this is Bulls versus this is Lakers versus Celtics to me now. And but the thing is, neither one of them are number one in the division right now. Like like where we sitting right now. This like
Okay, so if to ask you real quick, this ain't Lakers versus Celtics, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and them.
no.
This is Eldon Campbell, Nick Van Exel
And Eddie
versus
Jones.
D. Brown, Brian Shaw.
Yeah, and Rashard Lewis.
Yeah, like Rick Smith, Rick Fox.
Yeah. It's that. And it's just like, I mean, bro, I get it. The story, I get it. Rhodes Dynasty, Samoan Dynasty. And I get it. Years ago, you know, this was the match we got because we didn't get Roman versus Rock. But now as we go into 2026, hey man, them draft picks are gone. So
Rick Pitino. Larry Bird ain't coming through this door.
Yeah.
Kevin McHale ain't coming through this door.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so you know, that's what I don't like. I mean, shoot, hey, look the women's match. Shit. The women's match is Bulls versus Knicks. The women's match is Bulls versus Knicks. Let Jordan gonna put up the double nickel. Starks is gonna get his highlight, and I mean, if they're on the same team or not, hey, look, and that's it. Yeah, I personally don't care. There's not a specialty match. There's not a stipulation that would make me care. Because the flip side of this is that Roman Reigns, even from just a talking and segment perspective, he's just not active enough to make me care. And wildly enough now, so is Cody Rhodes. So they just supposed to just show up, hopefully for 3 weeks in a row, and we care about the next match? Nah.
So I guess my thing, and I see Russ put down that in his bloodline story. This ain't a bloodline story at this point.
Yeah.
Because I could tell you what I thought was gonna happen last night. When Roman Reigns looked at, like, it was at a point where Roman Reigns looked at Jimmy and Jay, and I thought Jimmy and Jay was about to jump on Cody and CM Punk.
Yeah. I really thought that was it.
Like, I thought Roman was gonna be like, I keep telling y'all this is not gonna work this way. And then they finally get it, and then they go jump them niggas.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was gonna happen when he looked at Jay and Jimmy, and I was like, "Oh, they about to jump him," but then he was like, "Yo, we ain't gonna," and I was like, "Oh, Bloodline Story's dead."
Yeah, and to your point, because that's what I thought was gonna happen. Once Roman Reigns got up, and he was like, "Man, look at this shit," and I was just like, "Oh, wait, hold on, we got action." And then
I'm losing too much.
Yeah,
with these white people.
Yeah, that's literally. I was like, "Oh, he about to go crazy," and the Usos are about to help. And we didn't get none of that. So I was like, yeah, so now Bloodline story. Done. Unfortunately. Because
that's done.
Yeah, because look, the Bloodline story would have picked this right back up. And that would have been moment 2 of the night.
Right. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, there we go. Y'all understand. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. So which leads me to my final question on this particular subject. Is it time to put the rocket on Bron Breakker? At the post show, Paul Heyman consistently said that the uncrowned reigning defending champion, world or undisputed, is Bron Breakker. He pinned the world champion. No matter what y'all saw, he pinned him in War Games. Mm-hmm. That's your new champion. He just ain't got the belt yet. Yeah. There's been a lot of complaints on the internet wrestling community or from the internet wrestling community about the ages of Cody, of Roman, of CM Punk. Jey Uso, a year away from 40. And some others, everybody that's high on the card are in their mid or their late 30s to mid 40s. That ain't Bron Breakker.
Yeah.
Is it time to put the battery in the back of Bron Breakker? Did you see enough last night from War Games to say it is time?
Oh, I mean, I saw enough before War Games. Yeah, I already, again, night one, main event. I had Bron Breakker there in what? October, late September. So yeah, for me, that I'm cool with that. Hey, listen, IWC, shut the fuck up, because hey, look, the age of the wrestlers don't matter. It's what they're producing that matters. Hey, look, if we get young champions, we get young champions. Hey, look, Dom is a young champion. Everybody ain't on Dom level. Like, because he's behaving like he's 40 as far as ring prowess and all of that. So that's, if we're going to give the belt to younger men and women, then they got to do that. See, y'all don't even understand that the bar is being raised even for the mid-card title holder in the midst of all this. Like, again, fuck who y'all like. What's really happening out here in wrestling? That's what you need to pay attention to. And but yeah, no, for me, Bron Breakker Bennett, look, he put down the first world champion. At least that's what the narrative will be as far as wrestling storyline goes. When he took out Seth Rollins, then he gave up the belt that was his, because possession is 9/10 of the law. You know what I'm saying? And then he fucking pinned CM Punk, the new title holder, in War Games, and by proxy, he beat the other world champion on the other show at the same damn time, because he didn't break the count. So yeah, hey, look, nobody has had a better fourth quarter of beating up champions more than Bron Breakker. So yeah, he's absolutely the guy. I don't care if he walks into WrestleMania the champ or is trying to get the belt for the second time, but I definitely do believe Bron Breakker, matter of factly, is an uncrowned champion, so to speak.
I'll even go one further. His entrance last night, Bron Breakker's walkout, was the best walkout of the night. I've said this on the show. I said this before we had the show. It's two things that let me know somebody is about to get the championship soon. New music, new walkout. And when I saw his walkout last night, I said, oh, that walkout will look real good with a belt around his waist. That walkout will look real good with a title, a world title, around his waist. He is not only an uncrowned champion, I will continue to apologize because I've said on this show, like, man, I don't see nothing but a mid-card champion. Like, I don't see it. I see it now. But I got a question to ask you. Before we get to that question, though, the time is now tournament. We said earlier in the show that the winner of this don't benefit as much as Dominik Mysterio did by winning at the Survivor Series. But we do have a semifinals set. Jey Uso versus LA Knight and Solo versus Gunther. Now, word on the street is that Solo was going to win that match anyway against Penta, which makes you happy. But which leads to big meaty men bumping meat.
Right, my guess.
Solo versus Gunther. Who wins this match?
I like the role that Solo's on, but I'm still gonna go Gunther. It just makes sense. Just makes sense.
And then we have Jey Uso versus LA Knight. Yeah, we've said that out of everybody in this tournament, LA Knight probably needs it the most. What say you?
Yeah, still rolling with LA Knight. Even though they made these brackets and we have we kind of put some of these matches together some sort of way, and then they kind of made They kind of took our idea, but whatever. Um, but yeah, man. LA Knight now. LA Knight beats the current former world champion. You know what I mean? It's just it just makes sense. The story, even though the story is being overshadowed by just John Cena versus Dominik Mysterio, LA Knight's on the roll. He's doing a really good job. Like, he's doing a really good job, man. So it sucks it got to be this way for him because he's earning it. These matches have not been bad with LA Knight. They haven't. But unfortunately, Dom came through and crushed the buildings. So hey, but LA Knight versus Gunther though. That's the final to me.
Won't pick a final until pick the winner until we get there.
Mm-hmm.
But I will ask you this. If Gunther is your pick, because I can tell you right now, ain't shit LA Knight can do to make this match be like, there's nothing LA Knight can do to get on the Dom level.
Yeah.
Jay is already there technically with the fans, because I ain't gonna front. I laughed my ass off. At the same time, it was like a catch-22. It was like the Gemini in me. I was laughing my ass off when Jey Uso did the music again during War Games, but then I was like, motherfucker, this War Games. What are we doing?
Right.
This shit funny to the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because everybody else was like, well, go get him then. It's me who's like,
yeah,
but
right.
then as soon as the music went off, you heard Brock Lesnar, and I was like, somebody's about to die. So Gunther to me is the only person in this joint that can have a 5-star match with John Cena to end his career.
Okay.
He's the only one.
Okay.
Out of everybody. It's Dominik Mysterio's moment still bigger than what Gunther can do at Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah, for sure. Because the expectation is solidified. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody for what? 3 years now? Because it's 2025. Everybody has they know no matter who you put them in the ring with, smaller guy, bigger guy, athletic, powerful, like Dragunov, Sammy, Roman. Well, I don't think he fought Roman. I don't remember, but yeah, Gunther has a track record. He has a resume. So we don't expect either of them to mail it in. We don't expect just mediocrity. I won't even say bad. We don't even expect mediocre from Gunther when the lights are the brightest. So, that is unfortunately going to work against him because no matter how hard he chopped John Cena across the chest and whether he kick out of the AA or whatever they about to do, for me, the November to remember, if you will, belongs to Dominik Mysterio. I think it's the greatest unexpected WWE thing to happen this year. So I just don't see it beating it, no matter how great the match is. And I'm expecting it to be great off the rip.
There's surprisingly only one reason why I disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's John Cena. The only reason why I disagree with you is because John Cena will do everything in his power to make you care.
Mm-hmm. True.
And to me, the only person that works with, though, is Gunther and LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Because John Cena is going to figure out a way for you to care about LA Knight again. And Damien, shouts out to Damien, who's checking out the visual version of the pod. He says that LA Knight is getting the Shelton Benjamin treatment. I'm actually going to disagree with you there. He's not getting the LA Knight. LA Knight is not getting the Shelton Benjamin treatment. You know who LA Knight is this generation's version of?
Yeah.
Mr. Kennedy.
Yikes.
LA Knight is this version's this generation's version of Mr. Kennedy. Except I don't know if he has a Randy Orton that's like, but that's who LA Knight reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, John Cena gonna do what he can to put over LA Knight.
Yeah.
He is. But is that gonna make us care if he have to go up against Cody or Roman? It did before with the Roman thing.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe with the magic of John Cena, that happens. But boy, if John Cena and Gunther lock up, the fear of Gunther is reinstilled officially.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes Rocky IV. The only thing I don't like about Gunther versus John Cena, only thing I don't like about it, remember, this is a match that people speculated could happen at WrestleMania.
Right, exactly.
So the only thing I don't like about Gunther versus John Cena is that you will only get a week of them talking to put this match over.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
John Cena versus Gunther should be New Year's Day, first Raw of the year match.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
You should say, fuck Saturday night's main event. It's the first Raw or the first Saturday night's main event of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And give them time to build up the match. Basically, what I'm telling you is you can get the small build up we got with Dominik Mysterio and John Cena because we wasn't really invested even after the promos they did on Raw.
Yeah.
But if you really want us to care about Gunther versus John Cena, you got to give them 2 to 3 weeks to talk. Then fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's going to let us know that this is a heavyweight matchup.
I'm
But
not mad at that.
Here's the caveat. Goes back to what I told y'all what I was going to mention later in the show. John Cena lost to Dominik Mysterio. He going to lose his last match. You said you ain't see John Cena losing his last match. I said he has to. It's wrestling rules.
Mm-hmm.
So we going to have John Cena lose back-to-back.
Yeah, I just people want the celebration, man. Hey, listen, I think 87 Hogan rules are in effect, or 88 Hogan rules, and because hey, look, see the other good thing about the match with Gunther is that Gunther is the only person left out of the four that can lose and still be good. Like, he good. Like, losing to John Cena in retrospect is another blessing for him. Jey Uso losing to John Cena looks like, okay, my G, you really falling off. Solo losing to John Cena looks like, he finally got you. He said he's gonna get you. And LA Knight losing to John Cena looks like, damn, you really don't have what it takes to be here, huh? So for me, I not only do I just don't see a world where John Cena loses twice in his last two matches, especially the last PLE and the last specialty tier B event. I just don't see it, man, especially when people want that music to hit at the end of the night. There's supposed to be a celebration. There's a party at the end of Saturday night's main event in my eyes. And I don't know. Because even in the fashion in which Gunther wins matches, I just don't see that happening to John Cena. I just do not see a world where Gunther is just going to beat the shit out of John Cena in the last 45 seconds and end this. And that's the end of his story. Nah, that don't even sound right for people that's supposed to lose retirement matches. Like, we knew this was happening. Like, Kobe put up 60 and peaced out. I think we're getting that more than we're getting, I'm sorry, I love you, sweet chin music. Yeah.
So let's move on to what I feel like now becomes the question of 2026 and beyond. Dominik Mysterio, to me, became a megastar last night.
Mm-hmm.
Survivor Series, he became a megastar. You can listen to this whole episode, and you hear me talk about how I believe that he's now a megastar, and I believe that him and Liv Morgan has become the new Bonnie and Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Bron Breakker. No matter what we feel about the man in black, he pinned the world champion, and in a sense, defeated the undisputed champion, the guy with one of the longest title streaks or title reigns of all time, and quite possibly the greatest tag team of all time. I believe that he became a megastar last night. Who, going forward, is number one, not only in the hearts and minds of the fans, but on the board where it matters? Dominik or Bron?
Asking me the question today, I'm going down. I'm going down because nobody called it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, and I don't want to make it seem like Bron do the same thing with putting himself over, because we're supposed to be booing him too. They remember last year when they did that brief stint of trying to give him a heart and make him a face?
Yeah.
And
like 3 weeks.
Yeah. And they were like, you know what? Nah, Jay Uso don't need to tell him there's some dogs out here. He know. So for me, but I'm still gonna go down because Dom got the ladies. Even though I like your Bonnie and Clyde theory, I also love the aspect of Dominik Mysterio running around with 3 women that all just seem to like each other. Like, even though the Roxanne Liv thing might be, you know what I'm saying, it might be sketchy, but hey, you know what? As far as we know, she was holding it down, and then she didn't violate. But but yeah, Dom, he got 2 belts. The crass part of me wants to say he got 2 belts in the bitch, and that's wrong. I shouldn't say that. But he got the ladies, he got the titles, and he beat a legend. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Hey, he won the Intercontinental Title and had the biggest pop of the weekend at WrestleMania. So, yeah, man, Dom all day. But Bron doing it though. Bron is doing this thing. That's an understatement even in itself.
I'm conflicted. Because everything says Dom. Even what we say, blonde white woman.
Yeah. Last blonde white American woman, that's over too.
He got all the aesthetics with him. But Bron Breakker is the epitome of white men ages 18 to 34.
True. Got me there.
Bron Breakker is a much improved version of Goldberg.
Oh,
y'all
sure.
see how they be trolling his ass out there. I'm gonna say Bron for that reason. Also, because of the Steiner name.
Okay.
And the moveset. The moveset. As much as I love Dominik Mysterio, he still got 1 year away for me to be like, all right, fam, we need a moveset that I could believe. Because sometimes he do the frog splash, and I'd be like, I don't believe he going to win. Like, I just don't believe it. It's not the force that Eddie Guerrero used to give.
Yeah.
It's just like that's the only critique I have for Dominik Mysterio. when he do the frog splash, it's like us doing it on the pillow. Nigga, when Eddie did the frog splash, we felt like it was bow. You know what I'm saying? It was a snap to it.
Yeah, you know, Eddie Guerrero's frog splash was equivalent to like the Vader bomb.
Right, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like when Dom do it, it's like laying out on the pillow. It's like, ha ha.
Yeah.
Logan Paul has a better frog splash than him to me.
Okay, I'm not mad at that though.
So he gonna have to put some snap on that shit and get some muscle mass.
Yeah.
Don't get your Balco on, but start lifting a little bit. Look like Eddie did when it looked like he stank. Cause that is a couple of years that Eddie looked like he like them John Cena joints when he used to walk down the ring slow.
Yeah.
And just like had the same hair that Dom got right now. But it looked like he stank.
Yeah.
It looked like he just
the greasy mullet. Yeah.
Yeah, the greasy mullet. He just or like when Eddie was in WCW and he looked like he didn't care about nothing. And they had that
Hey, that's still some of the hardest music ever.
That Eddie Guerrero. See what I'm saying? If y'all gonna come talk about Eddie Guerrero on this podcast, don't come talking to us about Latino.
Yeah.
Like, no. We go back to when Eddie, look, y'all know how far I go back to Eddie Guerrero. I was watching AAA and didn't know what the hell they was talking about.
Yeah.
But that WCW Eddie Guerrero, when they wrestled at Halloween Havoc,
yeah,
and he was just walking slow, like that WCW version of Cisco Kid.
Yeah, and they must have called Carlos Santana for that on the low because he smoked that. Hey, respect Jimmy Hart. I don't think you did that one, brother.
Yeah, I don't think you did that one. That's the Eddie Guerrero I like.
Yeah.
Walking down to the ring slow. He looked like he ain't care about shit.
Yeah.
He looked like he stank. He was straight on grease.
Yeah.
He looked like he'll snap at every moment. And not any, but every moment.
Yeah.
That Eddie Guerrero looked like he would snap at every moment. And fuck a lying, cheating, and stealing. Yeah. I'm going to hurt you. And again, look at Eddie Guerrero's frog splash. Mm-hmm. It was a snap to it. It was a force. Like you said, equivalent to a power bomb. Mm-hmm. That's where Dom needs to get for me.
Yeah, I got you.
Even though he's number 2. Mm-hmm. He's number 2. Because the aura around him is there. But I guess the second question that I have would be, could we see a 1A, 1B situation like we saw with The Rock and Stone Cold? Or is this more like Rock Triple H, Rock Kurt Angle? Like, what could Dom and Bron be in the landscape of the leaders of the board?
Mm-hmm. See, this one is difficult for me because if they are tweeners or heels and it's working, I don't see a world where they flip and I like it. You know what I'm saying? And Donnie hit the nail on the head right there. Because, see, and this is where Dominik Mysterio needs to start studying Shawn Michaels, because Shawn 92 to 95, Shawn Michaels was a grown ass dickhead. You know what I'm saying? and it worked so well for him. But then, because his psychology is so great, he flipped, put Philippians on his chest, and now we love him.
Got saved.
You know what I'm saying? In fact, he found the Lord, and everything is right in the world except that Bret Hart stuff. But but the point is, I don't know if I get, as the expression goes, white meat baby face from either of them, because I am thoroughly enjoying the work they're doing as heels. And usually, if you are too great at being a heel, there's not a world where being a face is going to work. So off the rip, you kind of got to go Austin Rock, because Austin is the most celebrated tweener of all time.
Right.
In retrospect, Steve Austin has been a heel his entire career. We just cheer for him because we working class. Like, that was it. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you, and I think, especially for the younger listeners, or maybe for anybody, I think this is a good question because let me see who has said it in the chat. Okay,
I like that, Russ.
Russ has said Dominik Mysterio needs to study Brian Pillman. Okay, so it could be Pillman, but if you were to say Dominik Mysterio, go study wrestler A, Bron Breakker, go study wrestler A, who would those wrestlers be?
I'm still gonna stick with Shawn Michaels for Dom, because and if y'all been watching this podcast or listened to it long enough, y'all know that I say that the original creator of the Attitude Era is Brian Pillman. However, when he had the Cincinnati Bengals tights, he had no motion. I liked him. I thought he was fire, and the yellow dog moment was great. But until the Booker Man promo, Pillman had no real motion out here. So I don't think he should study him if he's trying to become a face or needs the psychology of face to heel. I think Shawn Michaels will be best for Dom. For Bron Breakker, if I had to give him a person to study, because here's the thing about Bron Breakker, and where I do believe he could have a better face run, because he's literally high school jock bully right now.
He's definitely them niggas in Letterman jackets that
like
bullies.
Wildly enough, as art imitates life, Bron Breakker really is the kid of the Steiner brothers. like he could either be their little brother, or he could be their first cousin, or he could be their son. The only thing is that the Steiner brothers were so great in
Orlando.
ring.
You listened to me long enough. You heard me say Lucas references long enough.
Yeah.
You goddamn right. He is Lucas. He's the niggas that got kicked in the nuts on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
He's the dudes that beat up Dustin, episode 1 of Volume 1. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So, the Steiners were so great in ring that you don't even remember their face moments, because we didn't really want to hear them talk. We wanted to see suplexes and Frankensteiners. So
the Steiner lines.
Yeah, and the Steiner line and the Steiner recliner. We want to see all of that. So for me, with what he has, if I had to pick a person, and this is because I think he has greater upside face potential because of his animation, wildly enough. So for me, I'd almost have him watch Sting. I'd have him watch Sting, because what Sting is really good at and has always been really good at is captivation and care. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all the little stingers, I'm talking about blonde-haired Sting, y'all. Not Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying? His
yeah, that one.
yeah,
Not
you know
a
what I'm saying?
man called Sting. I
Yeah,
hate
you
that.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
still the worst face theme music ever. A man called Sting. I hate that thing.
Yeah. Because and the thing is, I think if you mix the captivation and care with his animation, like the nuances and the ad libs that Bron Breakker does is so hilarious to me that if he were to do that against another heel, he would. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go Sting. Okay. I'm not. Even though I think it's reinforcing to watch. No, you know what? No. I haven't watched Edge. And,
you know what, Rush? You might be right too. Yeah, and you know what? My bad. American Males. That's the worst theme music of all time. That's the worst. You're right. I apologize, Russ. It's American Males. American Males. The American Males. You're right. All right, back to you, Ken. I think it's about to be a fight in chat. Too.
Yeah. No, I know. I'll start reading it myself. Hey, wait. It's just wrestling, y'all. Let's be cool. But no, I would go Edge because Edge, I think, especially like when you get to Edge and Christian Edge, and then like that first run where, you know, never gonna stop. Yeah, never gonna stop. Like, like that one. But Edge is still a really great promo guy. And he possesses the animation. Like, hey, look, it was Edge that started the "You Suck" song. And that flipped the switch on his entire career. So Bron Breakker to me is one move, like he's one away from that. And I know many of you might think, well, why not say The Rock? I don't think that he has the charisma that The Rock carries.
So you got Edge.
Yes. So yeah, I got Edge, and maybe a little Sting just for your Make-A-Wish moments. Watch Sting for the Make-A-Wish moments. Watch Edge on how to be the kind of face that you need to be.
And you said for Bron?
For Dominik, I say I still stay with I still stay with Shawn Michaels for Dominik Mysterio.
Oh, you said Bron for Edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. There they go. Oh shit. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Hey man,
this is kind of interesting.
Orlando,
do we get a ticker up?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's start off. Let's start off with this fun.
Look, hey man, only in the first Black Champ podcast after Thanksgiving weekend. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's Thanksgiving. So Kevin said, "Who you think gonna be more successful, Dominik or Trick?"
That's actually a tough question, bro.
Melina said, "Yeah, Trick is not gonna be more successful than Dom." And then Melina said, "Easy, Dom be more successful because Triple H don't see color. I feel bad for Trick." And then Kevin said, "Who are you to call Triple H racist?" And then Melina said, "Do you forget about WrestleMania 19? Dumb and stupid you are, Kevin."
It's heating up.
Yeah, it's heating
but
up. Watch this.
But you know what though? Even with all that, and with the guy that's the chief content officer being at the helm from WrestleMania 19, being at the helm of everything. So this is wild. I still do think that Trick Williams has a great mixture of a lot of the things that all the successful Black wrestlers have.
I feel you, but that lisp.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That lisp is gonna hold. Like his lisp is harder than Cody's. That lisp gonna hold him back.
True. I mean, well, you know what?
I hate to say it.
If him and Cody start kicking it though, maybe not.
I think to me, and I think this person for Bron you will love. Have Bron watch tapes of Psycho Sid. That Shawn Michaels hit him with the camera. Jose Lothario about to have a heart attack. Sid, have him watch that Sid. That's Bron Breakker elevation to me. Walking down, fist pumping, the kids hard as hell and shit. Like, have Bron Breakker watch Psycho Sid versus Shawn Michaels, ruler of the world version. I forgot what was that, 97?
Yeah. I think it was 97 or 96.
Bron Breakker watch Psycho Sid 1996, 1997. Ruler of the world music, the eerie shit, fist pounds, hit Jose Lothario with the TV camera. Vince McMahon and them scared for Jose Lothario. The childhood dream is broken. Psycho Sid. Watch him. For Dom, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
See, the reason why I say Chris Jericho, because I don't want them to lean on the Eddie Guerrero tropes too hard.
Yeah.
I don't want them to. But I ain't talking about big words Chris Jericho. I ain't talking about Chris Jericho in the suit. Yeah. I'm talking about Chris Jericho right before he left WCW, going into when he was in WWE. I'm talking about Chris Jericho with the paper reading the moves from Dean Malenko.
When he was the Lionheart Chris Jericho.
Right. I'm talking about real dickhead Chris Jericho, calling Stephanie McMahon a hoe. I want him to watch that Chris Jericho. That's who I want. Like Chris Jericho with the moves from Dean Malenko when he went into the WWE and he was just shitting on everybody, having some dope ass matches, but shitting on everybody. And he need a submission move too. Like, I think the frog splash is set up to a submission move. And then for Bron Breakker, that 96 to 2000 Chris Jericho. Yep, that whole run. My high school years. When I was at Prosser and I had Raw Jericho, I wrote Raw Jericho on the back of my gym shirt. So, 96 to 2000 Chris Jericho. But for Bron Breakker, he got to watch Ruler of the World Sid. He got to watch that Sid right after he left the $1 Million Man, hooked up with Shawn Michaels, powerbombed the shit out of Shawn Michaels. Now he's going for the championship, and then boom. That's the Bron Breakker I need to see. Damien, I will kick you out of this fucking chat if you say the next Bron Breakker could be the next heel version of Rikishi. I will kick you out of this shit.
Rikishi didn't want to be that heel version of Rikishi.
I will ban you from this shit. I will ban you from the barber's chair. YouTube. I know you watch all our shit, but I will ban you if you say Bron Breakker could be the next heel version of Rikishi again. I will. The fuck is wrong with you?
Oh man, that's
like, are you high? Like, what did you do this morning? To even was like Bron Breakker, Rikishi. Oh shit. Hey, Orlando, talk to him.
Thank you.
Don't talk to him like Kevin and
I think it was like Melina. I think it was.
Yeah, don't. They fighting. Y'all still fighting?
Melina, yeah.
Y'all still fighting? Somebody got called somebody a hoe.
Oh no.
With that being said.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Did We Care? Not Do We Care, but Did We Care? We switch it up a little bit. Traditional Survivor Series match. Solo Sikoa, Tamatonga, Tanga Loa, Tala Tonga, and JC Mateo defeated Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ray Phoenix, Chris Sabin, and Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Guns, in a traditional Survivor Series match. Solo was the sole survivor, but then he got beat up by Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
So do we care about a traditional Survivor Series match after that match?
Well, see, I gotta say we do care, but for me though, I care about the traditional Survivor Series matches more than War Games. Because this is the WWE and the Survivor Series. That's what I like. You know what I mean? So it didn't take. The matter of fact, I'll tell you what. That match made me say that, damn, yeah, they could have gotten the same result or reaction from the Survivor Series matches versus the War Games matches, maybe even a better one when people had to be eliminated. So yeah, for me, I'll always care, not necessarily because of that match, but because they proved that format for what was going on worked better than the War Games format.
Yes, Russ, this match should have replaced Bella and Stephanie Vaquer. I cared about this match because I too care about the elimination matches. I love the elimination, the traditional matches. I was watching, when the Survivor Series come out, I always go back to the older ones until they really stop consistently doing the traditional matches. Only thing I didn't like is the names.
Yeah.
At first I thought I liked the names, but then I heard something Brood, and I was like, oh.
The mercenaries.
Rick Rude. You don't need like the Vipers, like we don't need the names, but I did miss it. However, I think, and I'll get into this in the last part with the last question, is I think that for years now we've seen the lack of storyline development in War Games matches and traditional matches. That's what don't make us care. Like, why we teaming up to go up against these dudes to whoop their ass? Like, why the GDs and Vice Lords fighting today? We don't get that. Like, we don't get that for the traditional or War Games matches. The time is now tournament. Now we've said what we had to say about it. So do we care about this tournament anymore?
I still care. I still care because it's just involving John Cena. I'll be that transparent. Even though I was an adult when John Cena started his career in the WWE on that day in SmackDown, like I was what, 20, something like that. But I want to see how this ends for him. I want to see the last opponent. And I want to anticipate what I think will be a great ending to a great career. So I definitely personally still care.
I don't, because Dominik Mysterio. I don't. That's why I said, do we care anymore? Like, I don't. Because Dominik Mysterio. I think Dominik Mysterio basically told me last night, fuck that tournament. I'm the guy. I ended this John Cena shit. I took his belt. My team whooped his ass. Because think about it. Everybody whooped John Cena's ass in Judgment Day. JD McDonough got some licks off, pause. Finn got his off, pause. Raquel got hers off, non-pause. Roxanne got her joints off. She did a pop rocks to John Cena. A move that he does. She did to him. And she as big as that man thigh. And she got a pop rocks off. Everybody, and then Liv.
That's what happened.
Yeah, and then Liv did that. The Judgment Day made me not care about this goddamn tournament. The Judgment Day in general. Judgment Day in general made me not care about this. Dominik is the clincher. No, I don't care about this. War Games. As I alluded to, and as you've seen in the chat, many people think War Games should be retired. Yeah. They don't think this should be an every year thing. Do we care about War Games?
Not the WWE version, no, not at all. And because it literally don't matter. It's just a confusing cage match at this point. it's just doing it's a
lot going on, cage.
Yeah.
Match.
It's like when you and your cousins wrestling, but you start beating them. So he's like, well, now, no, wait. This is the ring too. So you didn't pin me over here. and my shoulder was up. And I could use a chair now if I really want to, because that's how the match go. And no. Johnny can't come in yet. He gotta wait 3 minutes. It's like, all right. For sure. You got it.
Okay. I'm with you. But I also didn't care about the WWE War Games.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Let me just say this, y'all. I am a lover of War Games. The first pay-per-view I ordered in my life was 1991 War Games, where we saw Doom break up, but we saw Brian Pillman get powerbombed by Sid Vicious. And Elegante was like, no, we gotta stop this. First of all, let me tell you the 3 reasons why I never cared about the WWE's version of War Games in the first place. 1, you gotta pin or submit. War Games is submit or surrender.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't pin a nigga and then, we won. No. It's you gotta give up or y'all gotta agree this shit's over.
Yeah.
So that's number 1. Count to 3? No. I was done when we were pinning people to win War Games. Done. Yeah. That's 1. 2, the ring is open. War Games is a closed ring, 10 feet. That means it is smaller. You can't get your high move. What's the high risk moves off?
Yeah, high risk maneuvers.
Fight.
Yeah.
Fight.
Because it's a war.
Which goes to 3, blood. The one thing that AEW Blood and Guts got over War Games is blood. They just do the shit too much. Hey, you don't need weapons in war. A whole bunch of chairs and tables and none of that.
And kendo sticks wrapped in
sticks.
IT bands.
No, you just need a bite and a scratch. Go look at War Games 1991. Barry Windham was bleeding as soon as he got in the goddamn cage. Like, soon as Brian Pillman ran up in there, and I think it was Rick Steiner, like, what the fuck? I was supposed to go up in there. Brian Pillman was like, no. He had the tape on his ribs. And he said, no, I want Barry Windham, because Barry Windham been beating my ass. He got Barry Windham in that corner, got the yaka. And Barry Windham was bleeding like a stuffed pig. He was shit all over it. We need blood back. If we gotta pin people, if the cage is open and we ain't bleeding, this ain't War Games. This is just 2 rings with a cage. I don't want to see people on top of the cage fighting. Then they say if you leave the cage, then you automatically give up. So close this shit.
Yeah.
Close it. Don't give people the option to leave. No. This match is over. This match starts. It's not even a match beyond. Yeah. Like that. There's the WCW version, because if you watch, there's War Games.
Yeah.
Then there's the match beyond.
Yeah.
When everybody's in the ring, it's the match beyond.
Yeah.
You can't leave out until somebody give up or somebody throws in a towel. They surrender. This ain't War Games. This is a 2-cage match.
Yeah. Yeah, but WWE's War Games is way too corporate for just wrestling. Like, it's just no. None of it, no. Just get rid of it. If you're not gonna do it right, where we can't have blood and gore and real war, fuck we doing it for? You know?
Yeah, so Triple H, since you love WCW so much, bring back actual War Games. Close the cage. 10 feet. Blood. That's it.
Yeah.
Bring it back to what War Games was.
Yeah.
You bring that back, I would be a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Disney version of War Games.
Yeah. And Kevin, you're right. You can't please everybody. But you know how you had back in the day, I don't know how old you are, but there was Sprite and then there was Mountain Lightning. Well, this War Games ain't either one of them. It ain't either one of them, because I bought all these brands. I bought the Black Cherry and I bought cherry Coke. So, and this ain't either one of them. That's the point.
Now, here's the caveat though. War Games was every year in WCW, y'all. It was every year. It was every year. All right? It was every year. So I am not one of those people. Surge, yes. I'm not one of those people that say you need to get rid of War Games. War Games in WCW was every year. But it did disappear. And then in 1991, it was back. And it was its own pay-per-view. Then they put it into Super Brawl and Fall Brawl and all of that stuff. So I am not that person that says you need to kill it. Because it also extended, like I saw somebody in the chat said it ended feuds. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Because after War Games, you had Brian Pillman, Barry Windham, which, if you was there at the time, War Games was built off of those two. War Games 91 was built off of those two. It was built off of the Four Horsemen bullying Brian Pillman. Specifically Barry Windham. And the dudes with attitudes was like, yo, that's the homie, we gotta help him.
Yeah.
So the Steiner brothers and Sting was like, all right, we about to go ahead and get him, I bet. And that's how that happened. 1992 was the Dangerous Alliance versus the dudes with attitudes.
Yeah.
1993, if my memory serves me correctly, was either 1993 or 1994, where it was Dusty Rhodes and Dustin and them versus the Stud Stable. So it was every year.
Yeah. But they even had it on Nitro one night. Even more important to what you're saying, you see, do y'all see how it ain't got to be the top of the card guys to do this match for it to be great and successful?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Buckhouse Buck.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because War Games is for the fighters and the brawlers. That's who it's for.
War Games is a glorified version of the Bunkhouse Brawl.
Yeah. So, again, we don't need the Quicken Loans version of War Games.
Yeah. The Quicken Loans, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, tonight we got War Games, guys.
Yeah, and you know what? I was right. And real quick, Camp, I was right. The Road Warriors, Midnight Express, and Dr. Death Steve Williams versus the Freebirds and the Samoan SWAT team. That was at the Great American Bash, 89. And then they did it on the tour. So that was 1989. August 6, 1989 was the last War Games until Wrestle War 1991 in Phoenix, where it was the Four Horsemen versus dudes with attitudes. And then they did one during the tour because they were still doing it on house shows. Interesting enough, Sting, Lex Luger, the Yellow Dog, and El Gigante versus Barry Windham, Nikita Koloff, Kevin Sullivan, one-man gang. I would have actually loved to see that one on TV. That was interesting. I would have loved to see that on the TV. And then they run them back. And then in August 10th, 1991, they had Sting, Ron Simmons, Tom Zink, and Robert Gibson versus Nikita Koloff, one-man gang, the Diamond Stud, and Richard Morton. Interesting. But then Wrestle War 1992, Sting's Squadron, Sting, Nikita Koloff, Dustin Rhodes, Ricky Steamboat, and Barry Windham versus the Dangerous Alliance. A year later, Sting, Davey Boy Smith, Dustin Rhodes, and the Shockmaster versus Sid Vicious, Vader, Harlem Heat. Because I remember that was when Booker T lost, or Cole, 1994, Dustin Rhodes, Nasty Boys, because that's when Dusty Rhodes had to get a little thuggish, get a little nasty, versus the Bunkhouse. Terry Funk, Arn Anderson, Bunkhouse Bunk, and Robert Parker. Then you had the Hulkamaniacs versus the Dungeon of Doom. The infamous NWO joint, where Sting was like, fuck this, I'm out. The NWO versus the Four Horsemen was Fall Brawl 1997. 1998 was Team WCW versus Team Hollywood, Team versus Team Wolfpack. They had one on Nitro 2 years later. So basically in the heyday it was every year. They made one adjustment, which was Team WCW versus Team NWO Hollywood versus Team Wolfpack. And then they did one on Nitro. And I think that one was for the championship. Kevin Nash, Jeff Jarrett, Scott Steiner, Vince Russo versus Booker T. Goldberg and Chronic and Sting. And they put up the championship. And then we did, and that was 2000. And we did not see one for 17 years later, when the Undisputed Era went up against Sanity and the Authors of Pain. Then you start seeing it in the WWE. So, I say all that to say this. It was every year, y'all. The problem to me is what Camp said. This is Quicken Loan's War Games. And if you want to do War Games, you gotta do it right, is my point. And those are the three things that tells me that they're not doing it right. 10-foot cage, closed cage, and you pin, no, submit or surrender. That's War Games. Now it's War Games. The match has started. And then you go ahead and you pin somebody to win. No. And even though I loved, and I think right now, the Undisputed Era versus the Authors of Pain and Sanity, I think that is the best War Games in WWE history. That was by pinfall. But that's the best one. It's been downhill ever since.
Yeah, that one and the Dakota Kai one where she flipped.
I liked it for the flip, not for the match.
Yeah, I got you.
I liked it for the flip.
That.
But let's get back to the essence of what War Games is. And you do that, and then you're all good. Until you change it back to what the essence of of War Games is, you're gonna have this. And I think the biggest thing too is the storyline creation on the road to. If you take 2 weeks to set up War Games, basically, like you just made War Games an afterthought. Like, well, Survivor Series is coming up, so let's just do this War Games. Like, if you set up the storylines a lot better, it'll be more enjoyable. And I don't know what the storyline was. I don't know what the storyline was for this War Games. Outside of Division and Paul Heyman and all of that, what was the story to make me involved with this in the first place? To me, that's more of the issue with War Games. Not the actual match, but what was supposed to make me care about this in the first place. There was nothing for me to care about, and there was nothing really for me to wait until the credits come on to see if some shit was gonna happen. That's what I think is failing War Games. Do this earlier, get us involved in the storyline, make us want to see this, and then we'll go from there. So, do we have any guarantees?
No, I don't have a real guarantee. Everything that I said is still happening, so I'm just gonna ride the wave. I'm gonna ride the wave till I think of something else cooler to say. But I'll try to keep watching wrestling. I'll tell you what, I'll give my guarantee disgust. Since this ESPN app has been housing wrestling, WWE PLEs have taken a bad down, I think, just overall. There's not as much excitement. They're treating it like any other sport. So, we see the finishes on YouTube. Like they had all the finishes on YouTube by 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Central Time. So, man, I don't know what's happening here, but I do know what's happening to a degree. And all I'll say is that we are stripping a lot of the soul of wrestling fans. And Marquis, did you see that? In case you missed it, moments. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I get pleasing the casual fans because they'll spend more money on the one-off, I guess. But I don't like how the wrestling fan is being treated because of this this new acquisition or this new business dealings. I'll say that. But hey, we knew that wrestling was going to change once Vince said, "Hey, okay, I'll sign. Where the paper at? Where the pen? I got my Dirty Sanchez mustache on and all that. Let's do it." You know. So with that, man, I'm just trying to be hopeful. Trying to be hopeful of PLEs moving forward and wrestling moving forward, because right now this feel like when Brother For Real came to Martin's World in the street and he saw the white ladies and the flowers and he was like, this ain't no Martin set. And I don't like it, but hopefully it gets better.
Well, my guarantee is that I'm just going to do it easy one. Bron Breakker will be a world champion in 2026. I'm just going to go ahead and just throw that out there. He's going to be a world champion. I'm going to make it easy for me. Also, there's controversy currently right now with Paul Heyman. He pushed the shit out of a kid
I saw that
last night.
I was watching it a second ago.
Yeah, let me just say this. Because I'm looking at this and Paul Heyman didn't really look at the kid like in the face. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, I don't know who the fuck running up on me when I'm in my mode, so everybody gonna get pushed. He's not supposed to look at the kid and be like, oh man, let me sign an autograph for you. Also, shouts out to people who keep wrestling alive by doing things like being a heel, being a bad guy.
Facts.
So if y'all looking at this and being like, oh man, he should have, no. Paul Heyman is an unlikable character. Get the boy address, send him some shit. But Paul Heyman is a slimeball bad guy. He did what he was supposed to do. Also, parents, keep control of your kids.
Yeah.
Keep control of your kids. Because I have an 11, for anybody that says anything, I have an 11-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And if my 11-year-old would have walked over there to Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman pushed him, I legit would have said, he's a wrestler fan playing the character. Stay your fucking ass over here. Yeah. That's why they got barriers for him. And they didn't have it. So I blame that on really security and parenting and not, or an adult, and not Paul Heyman. Because Paul Heyman is not only in character, but he don't know who the fuck that is that's next to him. Is the kid hurt?
His feelings. So what?
His feelings supposed to hurt. It's Paul Heyman. That's what you get.
Yeah.
With that being said, great episode today.
Yeah, man.
Great episode today. We thank Kevin and Melina for arguing in the chat. Thank y'all for arguing the chat and everything. And shouts out to Damien for that dumbass Bron Breakker. Should look at Rikishi. I said Rikishi, like you said, Rikishi don't even want to look at that goddamn shit. Hey, that being said, man, close us out.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, when in doubt, get the fuck out the way. All right. And we appreciate y'all for checking out this episode of the First Black Champ podcast, man. Everything that you do to contribute to this community is greatly appreciated. We love the banter. We love the conversation that happened today and every day between here and the Facebook group and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it peaceful. You know what I'm saying? If your wife is a gold digger, hey, man, don't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? We all got to find love the best way we know how. And nobody has to be racist, but just be careful about how you talk about black and brown people, especially when you're on this platform. I mean, as you can see, we ride it. Hey, and my man, look, we appreciate you, though, sincerely. And always remember, if you ever want to talk about wrestling in an unconventional way, you do so by checking out the First Black Champ podcast. It's the pick with the VP, DOC, Russ, stop it, Damon, you too. We are out, and absolutely, positively, no grease or contraception. Fuck Johnny Wrestling.
I think it was Donnie that tweeted that out last night. That it was Johnny Wrestling in that mask. And the first thought I was like, what if it is underneath that mask? I wonder if Camp say
Send the invite to the freak out, Melina.
Yeah, Johnny. Hey, I just want to see Johnny Wrestling
And the
is the
Packers all
mask
day.
man, so Camp can go ballistic.
You know, then I'm really crashing the ESPN app. I know some people now.